Sometimes I feel like you Illinois fans aren't comfortable with your current status as a contender. You still got this scrappiness of the previous down decade. Illinois basketball is back, and you know it. During the last 3 years, Illinois is 33-11 during Big Ten play. 5 more wins than Wisconsin, 6 more wins than Michigan State and Ohio State, and 7 more wins than Michigan. But it's like Illinois fans need everyone to say they're back. It's not enough to say Kofi Coburn is the number 2 National Player of the Year candidate. You have to scream down Johnny Davis as being the front runner on January 10th. It's not enough that Illinois is ranked in the top 25. It's why aren't they ranked in the top 20? I get it. You're passionate about your team. It's what makes you guys fanatics, and it's part of what makes the Illinois fan base great. But it feels like a lot of wasted energy on, again, January 10th. Illinois is a really good basketball team, but the mad online response to Illinois only being ranked number 25 this week was pretty amusing to watch. Sure, I do think Illinois is better than several of the teams ranked ahead of them. Sure, I think a lot of media that vote in the poll haven't watched much of Illinois during their recent stretch of 9 wins in 10 games. I know I don't get to watch a lot of teams across the country, which makes me wonder sometimes if us beat writers are the ones that should be voting for this. I think people who watch every game or our national writers or our broadcasters have a better handle of that. But Illinois, during that stretch, has a 35-point win over Rutgers, a 25-point win over Missouri, a 23-point win at Minnesota, and a 12-point win over Maryland. They look pretty good. But it's okay that they're not ranked top 15 right now because really, it doesn't matter. No media don't hate your team, and they're not ignoring your team, though I'm sure some of you are following Illini media who tell you otherwise. Hey, retweets and likes, am I right? But let's actually break this down. Illinois is an analytical darling, ranking 11th in the KenPom and 10th in the net, in part because of its blowout wins. These numbers and analytical rankings are really encouraging for Illinois, and right now they project Illinois to win the Big Ten. I think Illinois will be one of the few teams in contention for the conference title during the last few weeks, but the Illini's resume is flawed. Illinois' best win right now is at Iowa, which on the road in the Big Ten is a good win. Iowa right now is the number 26 team in the KenPom ratings. They're an 11-4 team, but they're currently tied for 10th in the Big Ten at 1-3. Illinois is 3-3 against quad 1 and quad 2 opponents. So let's compare them to some of the teams ranked above them. Providence is ranked lower in the analytics than its current number 23 ranking in the AP poll. KenPom has Providence number 50. Net has them number 35. Illinois is getting lowballed, right? Well, Providence is 6-2 against quad 1 and 2 teams with wins over Wisconsin, Texas Tech, and UConn away from home and a home win over Seton Hall. Those are all better wins in Illinois right now. Their losses are to Virginia and Marquette. Illinois has a loss to Marquette too. The eye test tells me number 13 Wisconsin isn't as good as Illinois. The analytics say that too. Wisconsin is ranked 30th in the KenPom, 24th in the net, but Wisconsin is an amazing 8-2 against quad 1 and 2 teams. They may be close wins. Some might call those lucky, but they did beat Houston, St. Mary's, Indiana, Purdue, Iowa, Texas A&M. Those happened. AP voters rightfully are rewarding Wisconsin and giving them that top 15 ranking. The analytics similarly aren't as high on number 15, Iowa State. But the Cyclones, again, have earned that ranking, going 5-2 against quad 1 opponents. I think there's an argument Illinois is better than number 18, Kentucky, which is 1-3 against quad 1 and 2 opponents, but it's ranked number 10 in the KenPom, number 11 in the net, which is kind of the argument for Illinois, right? And yeah, Kentucky's kind of loaded up wins against quad 4 opponents. They're 11-0 against quad 3 and 4 opponents, padding that record. But Illinois is 8-0 against quad 3 and 4 opponents. So yeah, Illinois is probably better than the number 25 team in the country today, but it doesn't really matter right now. Illinois will have plenty of chances to rise in the coming weeks. With Michigan, Purdue, and Michigan State on the schedule the next 3 weeks, heck, Illinois could be in the top 15 or top 10 entering February if they continue their hot streak. So take a deep breath, enjoy your good basketball team and the legendary big man who will be among the National Player of the Year candidates in March. Stop the witch hunt for guys with under 2,000 followers who say otherwise. Your team is good. If anything, AP voters just gave your team some fuel because they seem to play better the last couple of years when they're not ranked, when they feel disrespected, when they feel overlooked. On second thought, maybe you guys just show up more as a fan base when you find some perceived slight or disrespect. Bring that energy against Michigan and Purdue when they come to town in the coming week. That could make your really good basketball team even better.